Oh, there he is. What's up, YouTube fam? How you guys doing? You can see the title. We're gonna have some fun today. But first, little Whole Foods. Boulevard. Ooh, I need caffeine. Ooh. Espresso. Forward to the release of Mystic Wild Berry. Oh. Wild berry, vanilla, grapefruit, peach, lemon, lime, ruby red. Ruby red, absolutely not. Black cherry, maybe. Oh, damn it, acai. Choices. You guys have never had their mochi? Holy moly. It's amazing. It's expensive though. Whew. $2 each. Yikes. So good though. Alright.
Two strokes are pieces of shit.
Hey, beep! Beep! So I'm having this argument with Mr. Enticknap 7deucedeuce. And I know that my crowd is very bipartisan when it comes to two-stroke, four-stroke. I'm saying the modern two-strokes, so KTM, Husqvarna, which are the same.
I'll agree with modern two-strokes are better, but you hop on a 2005 CR250 and you tell me it's comparable to your 450. It's not. It's a piece of shit. If you hop on the Dungey Red Bull Edition factory suspension, new chassis, yeah, it's pretty good. But you're still not gonna sell your 450 to only have a two-stroke. It's just the way it is.
But what about if we compare apples to apples, a 2005 RM250 to a 2005 RM450?
Okay, why do you think there was two strokes back then getting ridden? Because back in 2005, four strokes sucked. Now, in 2019 coming up, four strokes are sick. You could literally barely crack the throttle and hit a triple. And it's super easy to ride and it's super trackable, and they put all the new frames and all the new technology into the four strokes, and that's just kind of the way it is.
Drop it down below, guys.
Now,
I'm saying
if you took the years and revolutionized a two-stroke engine to make it to where it doesn't just snap on the power band, and yeah, it's a little bit better, and you throw it inside of one of the newer frames, like a new RMZ450 frame, it's gonna be pretty good. Because I would say a lot of the revolutionizing has been in the chassis.
Absolutely.
And in the motor power delivery, but by revolutionizing engines, we went away from the two-stroke and went to a four-stroke because of the smoother, more usable power. So there's a reason why we don't have two-strokes anymore.
So do you think, though, if we spent as much R&D as we have in the four-strokes into two-strokes, that they would be nose-to-nose comparable on the track?
I don't think so, because the way the engine is. I think that, I mean, I obviously don't know the science behind, you know, the two-stroke and the four-stroke, but the way that the four-stroke is, the motor and how it sparks and ignites, I'm saying you can get smoother, more deliverable power and probably more horsepower out of that engine than you could a two-stroke in the long run. If you revolutionize a four-stroke and you revolutionize a two-stroke for 20 years, I'm saying at the end of the 20 years, the four-stroke's still going to be better.
So you guys gotta get in on this argument. Drop it down below. If we put as much focus and time and money as there is into these four strokes now.
Let's put it this way. Ask yourself, if you have a 450, would you go sell it for a brand new RM250 2005? Nope.
Okay, but what if RM made a 19?
No.
What if 19?
They don't.
God. Obviously, I still got big love for the two strokes, fam.
You know who feels the same about this subject? Kiefer.
Oh, really?
Podcast on why
Oh, well, Chris Kiefer's bought.
Oh, God.
He's bought.
Oh, God.
He's so bought.
So not, dude.
Dude, that guy.
That is the only guy that I trust for true advice. If you think Chris Kiefer's bought, you should go talk to the rest of the magazine.
What 6Ds he wants to rock.
I know, I like them all, too.
Yeah. I like that green one, though, for sure.
I'm definitely going with the black.
Black, green,
but I don't know
and the orange.
for right now which ones I want to get. I really like this yellow one for some reason now, but I just don't know what it's gonna match with all my kit, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess I could probably do like neon gloves, but like if I get that red gear, it's not gonna match with anything, you know what I mean? I should probably just get a red helmet, huh?
Well, I'd get the red too. Are they asking you which ones you want right now? Are you
limited? Pretty much.
Are you limited to like how many you can pick?
Pretty much, because we're just going through like getting the contract finalized, so they're gonna send me some stuff out to ride with, you know what I mean, before the contract is completely signed and dotted on the dotted line. So they just want me to.
Those three you got picked right
They want to get me in the helmet as soon as possible.
So I haven't yet dropped you guys, other than the title of the video, what exactly we're doing, because I thought we'd let it be a surprise, but there really is no surprise about it. You guys saw on PulpMX, Adam here has signed a contract with HEP Suzuki for 2019.
Come on.
And he's really, really excited to finally get on the bike tomorrow. Tomorrow, Adam. He's a little nervous.
Heck yeah, I'm a little nervous. I haven't ridden since I snapped my femur in half. Come on. But nervous, excited.
Was it like 3 months ago now or 2 months ago? No concept of time.
August the 6th was 3 months ago, so it's not quite 3 months. Dang, so I healed up and I'm back on the bike from a femur in...
That's quick.
2 months and 3 weeks.
That's quick.
Snapped in half.
Shout out to medical professionals, guys. Like
Salis. Shout out Salis. Shout out Taylor for getting my ass in shape. Shout out Dr. Frainer. Shout out all the boys for taking care of your boy.
All the
Deuce.
gang.
Straight up. Shout out all the gang.
But we're super excited to finally get him back on a bike because he took the Hondas back down.
Thank you, Carrie.
You guys saw the video where we're in the shop, the moto shop, and putting those things back together so we can get them back down to Honda. And it was so bittersweet. It really was, because it's like, you've been on Honda for how long?
I've been on Honda for a long time. Since
well,
I was
12, right? You were on the Cowie in 12, or was that 13?
Yeah, so I rode a Cowie for 1 year because a guy, Dave Humphreys helped me out with that bike that year.
Yeah.
And it was a good bike that year, but all the years before that and
Honda.
after that I rode Honda. So I would say, you know, probably 12 years, 13, maybe 12 to 15 years on a Honda.
That's insane. Like, I don't even know anyone who's been that true to a brand for so long. But his family, his dad, his brother, they've all been diehard Honda guys forever. His dad used to ride to and race and always on Honda. And every bike now that he buys is all Honda too. So he's definitely about it. And it's not, obviously it's not a permanent switch. We don't know what the future holds, but we're excited.
But we're ready to march with the RM Army, baby. Let's go.
We're excited to move on to something new. And
too, I love this bike. Oh my gosh, it's sick.
It is really sick. So we're actually blocks away from the station. Dude, we almost got train hit right now.
No, we didn't. The things would have came down.
He's honking at us. But
he was kind of honking at us, though. I wonder why those things didn't come down. We almost did get hit, bro.
We almost got train slapped, dude. But anyways, I see him already. Get pumped. Like, literally almost hit us. And those crossing bars, they're going the wrong way. What's up, Mr. Conductor? Oh, there's no one in there. Oh.
Germany series, right? Yeah. tell you what, that fucking,
Got a couple
that fucking
tires.
mountain's helping me get back in shape.
Yellow.
Oh my god.
What's up, YouTube fam? It's the next day, and if my puffy eyes don't prove I just woke up, then you're just gonna have to take my word for it. But anyways, today's day we get Addie's punk ass back on a bike. Let me get that camera lens. Got a little smudgeroo. Let me get Addie's punk ass back on the bike again today. So thank God for that. I'm gonna get loaded up. Of course, I'm bringing my Suzuki too, so we can be twinsies. I'm bringing the KX125 as well, but we're gonna go out to Adam Enticknap's house, go ride. Boys, my beard is getting out of control, guys. Out of control. I think it's time to at least take, I don't know, take some inches off. It's getting to be a little much. Anyway, gonna rewind for a second because I think I need to clarify. I started editing last night, and I saw the argument between Addie and I about the two-stroke thing. I think I need to clear up what happened in that whole conversation. I was talking about the two strokes and how I had brought out my RM125 and the KX125 with me to his house over the weekend, and how they're just so much fun to ride. And he just straight out of nowhere goes, "Dude, two strokes are garbage, bro." I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, they're not garbage. They have a purpose. They're a lot of fun, which I don't think anyone could disagree with. They're a lot of fun. They weigh nothing. They're like 200 pounds and around, mid-30s in horsepower if you build a good one. Come on. Anyway, so he was just like, "Dude, they're garbage, bro." I was like, I said, I think this is what exactly I said. If they still made two strokes like Honda, Kawasaki, Suzuki, if all the big brands still made two strokes and focused just as much R&D as they do into their four strokes and their two strokes would be a lot more competitive. And he thought that was just the dumbest thing I've ever said in my life. Some of you might agree with me. But either way, it was freaking hilarious. They made up probably about 45 minutes of our drive just talking about the validity of two strokes. And I just like to point out the fact that Jared Stanky passed him in Washougal and beat him in Moto 1 on a KTM 250 SX. So he was like, "Yeah, but I got a bad start and I almost crashed." Excuse. I'm like, all right, well, he qualified for the race, beat a lot of other dudes out like Ty, who are on, four strokes. I think there's a lot of validity. And Jared Stanky's one rider, where if we had like a Mooscan or someone else that was on that thing, and with a lot more R&D and maybe like an equal CCs to power with 450, because I still think that 250 CCs are under stroked. Like, I'll end it here. If Kawasaki and Honda both still made a CR and KX500 with the technology and suspension, frame geometry, and innovation on engine, they're getting 40 horsepower out of the new KTM or Husqvarna 125s. 40 horsepower out of a 125. So, you mean to tell me that in 2019, if Honda and Kawasaki still made a CR and KX500, they would not be competitive? Drop it down below. Are two-strokes... I'm going to ask two questions. Are two-strokes still competitive? Yes or no? And then the other question is, if all those brands still made either 125, 250, or 500, I know KTM, Husqvarna, and Yamaha all still make them, along with Beta and Gas, TM, all those other brands. But I'm just talking about the Japanese brands. If they... would you buy them? Would you buy them over a new 450? If Kawasaki still made a KX250 two-stroke, if Honda still made a Honda 250 two-stroke, would you buy it instead of a four-stroke? Drop it down below. Let's go ride. I'm ready. Da da da, da da da. Yeah, I'm excited to go riding. I'm always excited. Who needs to work, guys? Only people who live their life around needing money. Once you learn how to need other things, money's not important anymore. Oh man, the track looks good. Looks like Gaylord's already down there. There's a 7deucedeuce. Tyler working the tractor. Good look. Oh, rock. Oh. So pretty back in here. These boys got the life. They got the life. Hello, Drake. Hello, Drakey. Pretty bike. One up on the Suzuki squad.
What happened is
12.5?
12.2.
12.2?
We're on the outdoor track with flat ass ground. Fuck it.
Go.
Dude, stop videoing.
I don't have to.
Stop videoing, Clint.
I don't have to.
I don't want to see it.
You're not gonna yell at Clint?
Mine looks better.
Your bike does look better.
What? Well, yeah. It's barely been ridden.
Bull!
I don't think it's gotten out of third gear, has it, Clint?
I bet you.
I've gotten into fifth pin, buddy.
I bet you I could make that bike look more roach in one day than you did in 8 months.
I don't doubt that at all. That's why you're not riding it.
That's why you're not riding it.
Drakey!
Tricky! Tricky Baker!
I wanna go.
Tricky Baker! Tricky Baker!
We need to sandblast this case like I did on mine. I hope they do that.
You know what the real fucking question is?
I give up.
Is how am I gonna find all my gear?
Oh, Ty has it all.
Because it's been 3 months since I had to ride.
No, I think everything's in your gear bag. The only thing you gotta find is knee braces, bro.
Ty has that new Seafoam.
Somebody said happy Broptober.
Text him back and say, that was stupid. So, Addie kicked me these pair of Tech 10s probably earlier this year, and they're starting to come apart. So he just hooked me up with some freshies. Thanks, bro.
No problem, bro.
These things feel good.
They're fresh.
They are fresh. Have you even raced in these, bro?
Yeah, bro, I made A1 main event, dog. Come on.
These are A1 mains?
A1 main event boots.
Oh, who did I beat?
Eli Tomac.
I beat Eli with these?
Dude, those boots right there that you're wearing have beaten Eli Tomac.
Yes.
Maybe not straight up. He had a pant failure, but whatever.
Oh, is that the
Yeah.
where he's reaching for his fly?
Yeah. They beat Eli Tomac, though.
Heck yeah. That means I'm going to beat you today.
Hey, good one, Clint.
Hey, I'll see you on the track. All you gots?
Oh, it's your first ride back,
Bro?
Dude, you know my shit's hot? God, you gotta keep it hot. You're in a fire in a snowstorm.
That Supercross suspension is going to feel prime down there, bro.
It will actually, bro.
Hey.
Check. He remembers. It's a good day, boys. It's a good day. I'm gonna get back to riding. Alright, YouTube fam, so that was a good first ride back for Adam for sure. We did a little suspension tweaking. We're gonna, oh my god, we did a little suspension tweaking trying to get the bike you know, for him, because it's not really set for him. So we're gonna, dude, I'm mad dirty. So we got a little tweaking to do. Just this, I want to clarify for some of you guys that I know might be thinking, this bike is just for him to practice on while they're getting the 19s ready. We did get, when we picked him up yesterday, we did get told that the 19s are arriving at that at that shop. They're getting, I don't know, like 8 of them, and but they're arriving today, so the day after, and then they gotta, you know, do all the engines and suspension and all that stuff. So Addie's like looking at like 2 weeks until he gets his factory Suzuki race bike. So this is just a straight practice bike, a bike that was used all season last year. It was used, you know, for all Supercross, either by Kyle Cunningham or someone. But I know Cedric Sobreas was testing on it out at their Supercross track at the HEP Suzuki test track. So the bike's got, you know, umpteen million hours on it. It's just something for Addy to ride. This isn't his bike he's going to be racing next year by any means. It's just something to help him start practicing while they're getting the 19s ready. So anyways, that's enough about that. I was taking it slow, as you guys can see today. My wrist is jacked up. I messed it up like 2 weeks ago. And like it's my throttle hand, and when I have no range of motion, it just hurts all the time. So I took some time off of riding, and I've been trying to rehab it a little bit, but it hurts, guys, like a lot, and I'm not being a pansy. It hurts. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. So we'll see after riding today. Right now it hurts. I'll ice it when I get home. I'll put up the video, and we'll see how it feels tomorrow, if it's better or worse. Hopefully it's better. Like, it just needs some strength therapy. But anyway, Ray V was filming. I don't know if you guys can tell that or not, but Ray V was filming, and him and him and I, we're gonna go get some lunch, because I don't get to hang out with that cat too often. So we're gonna go head over to 805 Chop House. Nice little local spot. Let's go. All right, YouTube fam, so home. It's already getting dark. It's been a long day, but I must say I'm like super happy. It was fun. I'm bummed though, my wrist is really jacked up, and I'm not sure. I might go to the doctor and get it x-rayed. I'm more afraid of what he'll say, and I'm like almost more just like leave it alone, let it heal, and then, you know, kind of like ignorance is bliss type thing. So I don't know what to do there. But anyways, for any of you guys who have ever done boot repair out there, let me know what I should do about this. New Alpine Stars down there is these. I already glued once, but they're basically from wearing on the frame. They're splitting along here, and so what I did was I used like, I think I used E6000 or Shugu or something. I just filled in that seam. I let it like sit for a while. I might just do that again, because it lasted about 2 months until it just started to really crack out. But I am extremely thankful for the newbies from Addy, but that's what they're supposed to look like. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. He only used these for A1, and then he made the main, which is cool, and then he kind of like tagged them up. Love life, have fun, and it's kind of going away now. It says first main, that means of the year. It was the first main event of the year, which that was A1 last year. So it's cool that he kicked those down to me, and that's kind of like sentimental too. And he's like, no, go ahead, take them. And but I kind of would like to have, maybe I do need to pitch these things, because I'm just seeing that they're totally no good, or save them for mud riding boots or something, but I really liked this color pattern. I don't know, whatever. So once again, let me know down below, where are you guys at with this whole 2-stroke 4-stroke argument that we're having? I would just love if one of these Japanese manufacturers came back out with, you know, another 2-stroke brand new, you know, like, can you imagine a new Honda 125 or 250 or 500? I mean, they're such rad bikes. They're so much fun, and I don't know. The whole problem with KTM and Husqvarna, to me, is the suspension, in my opinion. Like, being a bigger dude, like the suspension on the KTMs and Husqvarnas are a little bit for the softer guys. And then like a Yamaha, I kind of feel like if I went and bought an 07, 08, 09, it'd still be kind of like the same thing as a 19, because they've done very minimal changes. But I don't know, guys. I'm just saying that they still got a very valid place in the moto community, and I think in the right hands they could be a competitive weapon in Supercross, motocross, don't matter. Anyway, let's squash that argument. And anyways, guys, so moving forward, I got practice with Ty tomorrow at the Supercross track. Don't know if I'm going to film that. I think you guys have seen enough of that kind of shenanigans. And then Addy is riding back at his house again tomorrow, and he told me bring over the bike and go ride, but my wrist is jacked up, so I don't know, not super happy about it, guys. I'm really not. But anyways, from the shop garage, whatever. This is Clint Len. Len MX. Every single one of you guys, I will talk to you soon. That's a promise. And then all you prize winners who won in the 20K subscriber giveaway, don't worry. I'm just waiting until I got a hold of everyone first, and I'm going to mail all of them out at one time. So didn't forget about you guys. Still coming. Love ya. Deuce.